Hello there, I'm Bowser, the King of the Koopas.
And I'm Kamek, the assistant to the King of the Koopas.
And we're the founders and leading members of the Koopa Troop.
Now you're probably asking yourself, what is the Koopa Troop?
Well, the Koopa Troop is an organization founded by me, Bowser Koopa.
And me, Kamek, insert surname here.
The organization was founded with the goal of taking over the Mushroom Kingdom, and we now do that by kidnapping Princess Peach and trying to kill Mario and Luigi.
And you gotta help us.
In this video, we will show you, our new employee, the rules of the road for being a part of the Koopa Troop. We will show you our story, our goals, our methods, our training, and our workplace environment.
Without further ado, let's go!
We are currently working on another video fully detailing our story, but for now, I'll give you the abridged version. Our story, like many, starts with very humble beginnings. I was born a little turtle monster to two parents who had nothing to do with me and often left me with babysitters. One of these babysitters ended up being Kamek, who decided to take me in on his own and teach me the ways of being evil. Kamek and I eventually made our way to Yoshi's Island, where we got a tower and made a pretty kick-ass setup. But one day, Kamek brewed a potion to look into the future, and he saw something I'll never forget. The Mario Brothers. Kamek realized that they posed a great threat to the Koopa Troop in the future, so he made a plan to wipe them out early on. I'll go into more detail when we go over our whole story at a later date, but for right now, I'll just say it didn't go well. Kamek and I had officially suffered our first defeat at the hands of Mario, and we weren't happy. However, we weren't done either. I think that's enough about our story for today, and now we're gonna go into your employee training. Next, we will talk about your employee training. The Koopa Troop employee training is very vigorous and very important. We will teach you how to fight like a Koopa, how to think like a Koopa, and how to be proud like a Koopa. Because as we all know, Koopas are the master race, and we will one day eliminate every other species on Earth. You guys ignore that part.
The first part of your employee training will be learning combat. A new employee will have to go up against one of the Koopalings in hand-to-hand combat, and that'll teach them how to fight Mario. I say uncle! Uncle! Say uncle! Uncle!
You will then go through our controlled climate areas to learn about the bitter cold and the intense heat you'll go through on this job. We will then put you through a mock workday where you have to fight Mario and kidnap Peach.
Alright, Mario, I'm here for Peach.
I won't let you get near her, you rotten Koopas. Don't worry, Princess. I'll protect you.
Oh, thank you, Mario. I wouldn't want those nasty Koopas to get a hold of me.
You will have to try and take on Mario in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, not everyone gets it on their first attempt.
Ludwig, help me.
And finally, on your final training day, you will accompany me, and we will go to Peach's castle, fight Mario, and kidnap Peach together. Alright, got the camera, alright. Hello, Mario! Bowser, what are you doing with that camera? Oh, I'm just here to kidnap Peach. Yeah, you always do that. But I'm not alone. I want you to be my new minion. Bowser, that's a fish. If he's out of water, he's gonna die. Oh, you're gonna die. Alright, Cheep Cheep, grab Peach. Cheep. Come on, Cheep Cheep, we trained for this. Oh, fine. Yeah, I'll get Peach. Come on, Cheep Cheep, let's go. I'm gonna go get Yoshi and Toad. You get him in the water. Now that you've gone through your training, we can begin to discuss the certain roles you can play here. There are, of course, the Grunts, who act as our main defense mechanism and offense mechanism. Grunts are in charge of defending the castle and fighting Mario when they're out in the field. Of course, a Grunt doesn't always win against Mario, however, they are still a vital part of our troop. We also have our mini-bosses, who are in charge of fighting Mario at the end of castles and towers. The mini-bosses are very important to the Koopa Troop, as they act as the main leader of every troop in every world when Mario goes on one of his adventures to rescue Peach. Of course, they don't win either. The roles of mini-bosses are usually held by the Koopalings, Junior, or Kamek, but some enemies can move their way up through the ranks and become a mini-boss, such as Lakitu. What, you don't think he's a boss? We also have many jobs that don't involve fighting, such as our engineering department. The engineers are in charge of creating bob-bombs, bullet bills, and other things like that, and are a very vital part to our troop.
We're currently looking for a foreman. Oh, Jesus Christ!
And that covers only a fraction of the jobs we have available here at the Koopa Troop. If you would like any more information, please see Camping in HR. Now, before we go, I do want to mention one more thing. We have talked about fighting Mario, but on occasions, you do have to be prepared to fight some other people. While Mario is our main adversary, we have gone up against many other heroes, such as Donkey Kong, Wario, Captain Toad, and who could forget Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we don't deal with him all that often. And with that, you now know all you need to know about being a part of the Koopa Troop, and we're excited to have you. Yeah, so just talk to us, and we'll get you set up in a position right away. Thank you so much for watching our video. Kevin, what did I say earlier? What did I say earlier? I said beat the life out of you if you said something like that again, Kevin. What did I say? What did I say?
So what do you say, Spike? Do you want to join the Koopa Troop? We were thinking of starting you off in our engineering department.
Sure, man, let's do it.
Great, come on, I'm gonna show you how to make bombs.
Welcome to the Koopa Troop, Spike.